Live here from Stadium Field, it's varsity football on the DAF Media Network. Senior Day, 7-on-7 football, Darien, Greenwich. Now we're going to hear from public address announcer Anthony Sweeney with the Senior Day festivities.
Especially the moms, thank you for bringing lunches, mouthpieces, cleats, whatever they forgot. So here we go. Starting today, number 2, Oliver Bolt, along with his mom and dad, Beth and Chris. Come on, give it up.
Go right there, go right inside. Just go right inside. Here, I'll do it. Well, you don't have it open, Dylan.
Yeah, I know.
You can demask for the photo. Number 4, Matt Cavoli, along with his dad, Steve. Number 5, Chris Murray, with his parents, Stephanie and Mike. Number 7, Captain Connor O'Malley, along with parents Stephanie and Jen.
How long is this?
Number 8, Ryan Blatney, along with parents Tara and Steve. Number 10, Amir Preston, along with Inera Shepard, Amaya and Jameer Preston. Number 11, Lawson Resor, along with parents Christy and Landon.
Hey, brother.
Number 12, Jake Horowitz, along with mom Jennifer Cohen. Number 14, Carson Kelly, along with parents Marnie and Chris. my man number 15, Dougie Brown, due to Dougie, along with parents Louise Waylett Brown and David Brown.
Where's your screen? I can't remember. He's up. He's not in there. Oh, I'm sorry I was late.
No, it's okay.
I have a one-way road and there's a truck blocking the whole thing, so I...
Number 17, Ryan Yusko, along with Jill and Mike. Number 18, Teddy Laird, along with mom and dad, Jen and Trey. Number 20, Charles Rooney, along with parents Carol and Chris. Noah Key. Number 21, Callum McNear, captain, along with parents Catherine and John.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Number 23, Maddie Fay, with Jen and Kevin Fay. Number 25, Charlie Silsby, along with mom and dad, Shannon and John. Number 28, Gavin Levine, along with Aaron and Chris. Number 33, Charlie Johnson, along with Susie and Brendan Johnson. Number 44, Matthew Burke, along with number 57, Nolan Burke, and their parents, Kathleen and Mike. Number 48, Chase Gullett. Along with his mom, Maria Sullivan and Bruce Gullett. Number 49, Hayden Hall, along with mom and dad, Nova and Jonathan. Number 50, Captain Alec Washeka, along with parents Cheryl and Ed. Come on, keep the energy up. Number 54, Jake Wade, along with Marianne Williams. Number 55, Tommy Bach, along with Carrie Ann Terry Bach. Number 56, Teddy Christensen, captain, along with Sarah and Bob. Number 57, Nolan Burke, along with mom and dad, Kathleen and Mike. We did that. I was just checking to make sure you guys were paying attention. Number 61, Jackson Walsh, along with Lizzie and Andy. Number 72, Ian Freeman, and parents Marianne and Trev. Number 77, the last of the Plank brothers, Ryan Plank, along with parents Colleen and Scott. Number 78, Joseph Sheehan, along with Donna and Mike.
All set with that?
Number 79, Sydney Weibel, along with Annie and Rob. Manager, Elizabeth Ivanchik, along with her mom, Christine, and brother David. Smile, David. Manager Kathy Hunter and her mom Joan. Love these events. I heard it was. I have not found out. Along with the football team and managers, we want to give it up for cheerleader, senior cheerleader, Lauren Mason, along with her mom and dad, Paula and Steven. Thanks, Lauren. That wraps it up. Stick around for the football game. you, Rika. Great job.
It's senior day here on the Stadium Field at Darien High School for the boys varsity football team. Hello folks, Dylan DeRiso here alongside Damien Andrew, getting ready to kick off this 7-on-7 football matchup between the Darien Blue Wave and the Greenwich Cardinals. Moments ago we saw the senior day ceremony with the parents and players, but now it is game time. Darien has been strong so far this season with wins over New Canaan and Stamford, while Greenwich has a win against West Hill but has lost to Stamford. Damien, obviously Darien and Greenwich have always had close games. What do you think we'll see tonight, and how do you think the 7-on-7 style will play into tonight's game?
Well, Dylan, if you like offense, this is the style for you. Obviously, they'll be throwing the ball around the ball field quite a bit this afternoon, a little bit different. Obviously, sanctioned 11-on-11 football was canceled this season because of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Obviously, Darien, Greenwich, one of the really good rivalries in all sports in the FCAC through the years, and certainly the last few years they've played some really tight football games, some big football games. Of course, Darien played Greenwich twice last year, and they're going to have at it again this afternoon, as you mentioned. 7-on-7 format, so we'll be seeing the ball be thrown quite a bit this afternoon here at Stadium Field.
For those of you that are a little unfamiliar with the 7-on-7 rules, it begins with a kickoff, and the teams will each have 4 downs to score. It is 15-minute running clock for 4 quarters. There are no linemen, and quarterbacks have 4 seconds to throw the ball. There are only passing plays, so obviously it is really up to the wide receivers to get open and the quarterbacks to make the throws. There are touchdowns with extra points and, of course, field goals. So we will start up this game in just a moment.
And actually a perfect afternoon, Dylan DeRiso, for some football.
Really
not too
is.
hot, not too cold, little overcast. I think the rains are going to stay away. There's certainly no rain in the forecast this afternoon, and we've got a full DAF Media production crew here at Stadium Field.
Tonight we've got Connor Fagan directing, Miller Hackman on instant replay, Jason Bellingham camera 1, and Jack Blanky camera 2. Beautiful night. This game about to kick off senior day. That senior ceremony, obviously a little different than usual, socially distanced, everyone with masks on. The reason we're playing 7-on-7 football.
Yeah, it was nice to have the senior football players. Obviously, don't get a season here at the high school. It's nice to see them with their parents to have the opportunity to recognize all of them, this being their senior season. And of course the coaches, Dylan, this afternoon in his first season as the Darien High School football coach, Mike Forget, longtime defensive coordinator under longtime head coach Rob Trefone, who stepped down at the end of last season. And on the other side of the field for the Cardinals, Anthony Morello, who has done a really nice job taking over for John Marinelli a couple of years ago when John Marinelli went to the college ranks to be a assistant coach at the University of Arizona.
Greenwich with the kick here. Darien will return the kick, or receive the kick. No returns here. And the
looks like at the 25-yard line.
The 25-yard line.
And as you mentioned, a running clock.
You can already see that game getting started here. That clock is going to run. Obviously, teams are going to have to be quick with the ball. First down for Darien. That is Drake, the quarterback, the junior. Drops back, immediately sends a long ball downfield, and it is incomplete. Pass intended there for Minikis, the junior. Matthew Minikis, the last of the 4 Minikis brothers who have all been athletes here at Darien High School, both football and lacrosse players. So ball is incomplete on first down.
Had the chance to see Drake Dillon in a 7-on-7 contest as he hits Preston on the far side of the field. Had the chance to see him play in that 7-on-7 game to start the season at New Canaan at Dunning Field, and he really spins a nice ball. We may see Connor Palin as well, the backup for Darien.
Drake steps back. It's a quick out to Bolton. And Darien will move the chains.
And it's a good problem to have moving forward for head coach Mike Forget. He's got 2 junior quarterbacks that he has to feel pretty comfortable with. Drake gets the starting nod here this afternoon, but Connor Palin also stands tall in the pocket.
That one was given out to McNear, the running back. Obviously no running plays though, so if you look, you'll see the running backs often running a screen or bubble screen type route.
And of course the linemen, as you mentioned, not partaking in this actual 7-on-7 game, but they are here on site, on campus, and having a lineman challenge against the linemen from Greenwich.
Drake drops back. It's a long throw downfield. That one was intended for Horowitz. He was doubled, and it is incomplete. Bringing it to third down here.
And that was almost intercepted. Horowitz did a nice job as we take another look here.
Keeping it out of the hands of the Greenwich defender. That was Jason Goosis, who almost had the interception there. Here's Drake again. It's across the middle to Preston. And that will move the chains once more. Darien converting on that third down play. Obviously a sense of urgency here with that running clock. Teams keeping a big focus on that during the 7-on-7 play. Here's Drake to the outside. Looking for a pass downfield, completes it to Minikis, and Minikis will be tagged down at the 25-yard line, giving Darien another first down opportunity and almost moving into the red zone.
Matthew Minikis following in the footsteps of his 3 older brothers on this Darien, or in this Darien high school football program. Talented receiver.
This is Drake. A great pass down to Preston, and it looks like he didn't get there. He was tagged down just at the 1-yard line.
Preston thought he was in.
The referee thinks otherwise. Miles Drake has really had a chance to showcase that great arm of his. He is such a natural athlete. He also participates on the basketball team. It is his first year starting at the quarterback position. Darien in the red zone here at the 1-yard line. Drake drops back. Completes it to Horowitz. Yes, it is Jake Horowitz, Darien with the first touchdown of the game. And Horowitz has been such a strong player in that wide receiver position so far this season for the Wave. Darien will take a 6-0 lead, and it looks like they will take the PAT here. Obviously, no one will be rushing to try to block the PAT since there are no linemen. So Darien's Hayden Hall will get a chance here. Kick is up. And it is cleanly through the uprights there. And I believe Darien will now kick off the ball. Still a little unfamiliar with these 7-on-7 rules. Yes, it will be Hayden Hall again to kick the ball away for the Blue Wave. As mentioned on our last broadcast by Ted Brennan, Hall filling in at the kicker position for Garrett Martin, who transferred schools over the summer. And Hall will kick it away now. It is up, and Greenwich will receive it at about the 20-yard line.
As we take a look at the Greenwich sideline, as the offense getting ready to come out onto the field. It certainly is different. Chalk it up as 2020, right? I mean,
yeah.
We're here on a Friday afternoon, not a Friday evening. The lights obviously here at Stadium Field now have been for the last few seasons. Not in use this year.
Unfortunately.
During actual high school football games, as we're playing 7-on-7.
Drops back and a long throw downfield, immediately caught, and it is complete at the Darien 39-yard line by number 11 there, Mason Muir, I believe is the pronunciation. Number 11 there. James Ranello, the captain quarterback for Greenwich, with that strong pass early here for the Cardinals. This time a quick one.
He goes back to Muir, Mason Muir, who just made a great catch, as we saw far side of the field, as Ranello, who is a senior, had a nice season last year, one of the team captains this year.
Quick throw out to Barber. It is incomplete. That's A.J. Barber, another returning wide receiver from last year. He is now a senior, but obviously another strength in that Greenwich offense.
And of course, for all you New York Giants fans out there, the last name probably does sound familiar, and that is Tiki Barber's son, number 15 on the field for Greenwich.
You might also see Tiki Barber's other son, Chasen Barber, number 13, for the Cardinals as well. And here's Ranello to take it out again. Throws, that time it is complete to Barber. He'll break through the Darien defense, and he scores. A touchdown by A.J. Barber there. A great pass by Ranello. Great handle by Barber. And Greenwich goes up, puts 6 on the board.
Yeah, he just went up and grabbed that, snatched that out of the air, really. I mean, used the long arms, gets up there, elevates. Nice catch by A.J. Barber. And then he just splits that Darien secondary as he finds a hole and remain untouched.
Greenwich getting down, scoring in just 4 plays, and it looks like they'll go for the 2-point conversion here. If they score this, it'll be 8-7 Greenwich, giving them an immediate advantage against the Wave early in this first quarter. Ranello looking for a man, and Darien makes the play. That was number 4, Matthew Cavoli.
As we take another look at it, there was a flag on the field.
Looks like they called pass interference there, so I believe Greenwich will get another opportunity. The snap outside to Muir, and it is caught for the 2-point conversion. Greenwich takes an 8-7 lead here as the time ticks down the first quarter. That time passing so fast with the running clock. But a great out there by Muir. Ranello with the quick pass. And Greenwich will kick the ball away. Just a moment here. A big boot, and that one will roll into the end zone, so it will be a touchback. Darien will get the ball now at the 30-yard line, it looks like. Time ticks down here, just 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And here comes Miles Drake in the Darien offense. Drake drops back. It's a long throw downfield. It is complete. That is Bolton on the play. And Darien will get a quick first down here. Now down to the Greenwich 45-yard line. They will hurry up here. Drake drops back. A look, throws across middle of the field, intended for Bolton, but it was incomplete. Just couldn't handle it there.
Yeah, it was a low throw. Bolton goes down to get it and just dropped it. As simple as that. It was right there and just bounced off his hands. Miles Drake, of course, also a member of the Blue Wave basketball team. Terrific athlete.
Take some time here. He'll throw it out to McNear, and McNear will get downfield a bit with some space to run. They'll take it down to the New Canaan 28, or the Greenwich 28-yard line. Excuse me.
Yeah, inside the 30 here as Darien is on the move once again.
7-on-7. You see a lot of that offense, Damien. Both teams just going back and forth. Expect to see a high-scoring game here. Drake now taking his time. Passes it out to Minikis, and he's tagged down at the Greenwich 21. Here's Drake now. Time expires in the quarter, but he completes it out to Horowitz. And it will be a Darien first down going into the second quarter.
And I think we'll take a quick break. We will take a break in the action. We'll be back. You're watching the DAF Media Network. Greenwich up on Darien. 7-on-7 varsity football, 8-7.
And a quick restart here back in the game, and Darien scores. It was Drake down to Minikis. Minikis using that speed to get into the end zone there for the touchdown. Now 13-8, and it looks like Darien will go for the PAT once more. Try to kick it again here. It'll be Hall. Damien, we're already almost a minute into the second quarter here. Time goes fast.
Dylan, what did I tell you before this game started? I said if you like offense, this is the format for you.
This is.
And there's three ways that you can score after a touchdown. You can kick an extra point like you normally would in an 11-on-11 football game. You can go for two, which you could do in or you can kick it from further back. And get 2 points. So there's three different options after 6 is put on the scoreboard.
That is what the Blue Wave did just there. I believe they kicked for 2. Unless that is. So it is 16-8 now. Darien leads. It'll be Hall to kick it off here. Line drive kick, and Greenwich catches it at about the 22, which means they will get the ball up at the 32-yard line. James Ranello and that Greenwich offense about to come back out here. Obviously, we've seen 3 touchdowns so far in this one. Here's Ranello. Takes a three-step drop. It's immediately thrown all the way downfield. It is caught by number 13, Chasen Barber. and he will run it all the way down for the touchdown for the Cardinals. Take a look at that replay here. Just over the head of Darien's Matthew Cavoli there, and Greenwich with the immediate score. And looks like they will kick. They will kick the PAT here. Greenwich striking back immediately there. The long throw downfield from Ranello to Barber. Chasen Barber, the junior, the younger of the two brothers. Here's Muir. The kick is up, and it is through as Greenwich scores immediately with 11 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Well, you mentioned that we could see Chasen Barber, and we certainly did on a big play, big hookup with his QB, Ranello. And Greenwich had a great offense the last couple of seasons, and you can see some of that on display this afternoon here at Stadium Field. On an overcast day in beautiful Darien, Connecticut, you are watching the DAF Media Network. And of course, the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. All these productions are staffed by student volunteers here in Darien, and they do a tremendous job on these broadcasts, bringing you all the sights and sounds from venues here in Darien and beyond.
We'll give a quick shout out to the Darien production crew. I'm Dylan DeRiso alongside Damian Andrew. Connor Fagan is directing this afternoon with Miller Hackman on instant replay, Jason Bellingham on camera 1, and camera 2 being run by Jack Blanky. Darien offense coming back out here. So far 2 for 2 on offense, but Greenwich is as well. Darien's defense, Damian, probably not too happy. It's only taken Greenwich a couple plays, and they've already put 2 on the board.
Quick strike offense, right? Bang, bang, and 6 points just like that. And here's Drake as he throws to the far side of the field and completes that pass to Matthew Minikis.
Minikis scored the last touchdown for Darien. Drake to Preston. It's intercepted by A.J. Barber, and Barber will start to run this one back here, and he is tagged down at the Darien 37-yard line, or 38. But Barber with the great interception there. It looks like the pass might have been a bit underthrown. It was.
And great work by our ISO camera operator there, Jack Blenke, as we take a look at that Greenwich huddle. So Darien with the turnover here in this 7-on-7 varsity football game from Stadium Field.
Bad news for the Blue Wave after that one. Greenwich is going to try to capitalize on this big opportunity here. Get the ball in the Darien zone. And it is Ranello. 3-step drop. Quick throw. It is completed to Muir. And it'll be 2nd and about 1.
That's been maybe his favorite target, Mason Muir. Great name and a pretty solid game as well.
Also the kicker for the Cardinals. We've seen Muir putting up the PATs as well as the kickoffs for them. So obviously a very important player for the Greenwich team. Ranello drops back. Quick throw there intended for Montesi, the captain. It is incomplete though, so it'll be 3rd and 1 from the Darien 29. 7 minutes to go in this second quarter here, about halfway done with the quarter. So halftime coming upon us very quickly. This Ranello now, and that time it is completed to Montesi for the first down. This Greenwich offense, Damien, this Greenwich offense here, obviously so strong as they've been striking so quickly. Darien's been having trouble containing them this year. We saw last year as well. Greenwich, as soon as they get going, they're going.
Yeah, no doubt. And Chasen Barber with a nice catch right there across the middle. But the Barber brothers have been a big part of this Greenwich High School varsity football program for the last few years.
Greenwich in the red zone here. It's Ranello. And it is caught again by Chasen Barber. And Greenwich scores a touchdown, putting them up now. And Darien obviously not too happy with this. We'll take a look at that replay there. Just a quick throw across the middle to Barber, and that's his second touchdown of the day.
Yeah, I said Mason Muir was Ranello's favorite target. It might be Chasen Barber, actually.
Barber.
2 touchdowns on the afternoon as we are right now tied at 16. That could change, though, on the kick here by Muir.
Tie, and that one was no good. We saw him make one just a couple minutes ago for Greenwich, but that one won't go through with just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half, as Greenwich takes a 22-16 lead over the Blue Wave. It's Horowitz and Preston back to return for Darien, but they won't be doing much returning here, just catching that ball.
Yep.
Hopefully the kick isn't too long. That's what they're probably thinking at the moment here, because Darien is going to want to score before halftime. They do have 4 minutes, but it is running time, so they're going to have to hurry here as the time ticks down here in the second quarter.
Well, in this format, 4 minutes is an eternity, so you just never know what can happen. Points can be put up so quickly on the scoreboard,
as we've seen so far. And Drake and the Darien offense will come out once more after an unsuccessful last possession that ended quickly with an interception by A.J. Barber. Darien coming out quick here. Drake steps back, looks for a man. He'll find Minikis. And it is caught for the first down, and they'll take it up still in their own zone here. But obviously we're going to be seeing a lot of fast-moving offense from the Blue Wave on this possession, as we have so far tonight. Drake looks for a man, finds Minikis, but Minikis can't keep his hands on the ball, and it looks like he just bobbled that one. Take a quick look here. He had it, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
That was a classic case of he was thinking 3 steps ahead instead of looking the ball in and securing the catch.
That one is complete. Out to McNear, the running back and captain.
Callum McNear had a big season last year for the Blue Wave. Kind of a north-south runner, but certainly can catch the ball out of the backfield.
It'll be third down here for the Wave. Drake is able to find Horowitz downfield, and he'll be able to make some moves with it as well, as Darien now finds themselves in the Greenwich zone. We'll take one more look at it here.
And that was just, we kind of saw the catch and the end of that play, but that was just a solid throw by Miles Drake as he stood tall back there and then is able to deliver it.
Horowitz was able to turn upfield quickly after that one, and it looks like Drake didn't get it out in time on this play. So 4 seconds, you know, it may seem short, but to a quarterback, gives them a lot of time to make a move.
Look at their options, survey the field.
If you take a look at Drake when he's got the ball in his hands, you can see him looking around the field. He'll take this one out. Dumps it off to Minikis, and he can't get onto that one. The throw was a little bit low, but unfortunately, he just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, Matthew Minikis, he felt like he should have caught that, and he probably should have. It was there. It just slips through his hands, and he kind of smacked his hand on the turf out of disgust.
Critical third down here for the Blue Wave. And here goes Drake. Pump fake. Throws, caught by Horowitz. They tag him down just short. Looks like he'll be a yard or two short of that first down, so it'll be 4th down for the Wave. But obviously they're going to go for it with just 26 seconds left here in the half. So Darien running out of time. It's a quick throw out to Preston. Preston will make a move with it, but just 17 seconds left here. Darien is down to the Greenwich 12-yard line. You can see Darien running up quick, getting that play ready. It looks like they'll only have one play here.
You took the words out of my mouth. They're going to be able to get one play off as we've got a timeout on the field. Darien going to talk things over.
Get their one. Hopefully make the right choice here for their last opportunity before we go into the half.
The wind whipping up a little bit here as temperatures drop just a bit.
Mentioned
but the
beautiful day earlier.
Yeah,
it's
and
become a little bit more cloudy, but hopefully we won't be seeing any rain coming.
Hopefully we don't get any precipitation, but you just look around here and just the atmosphere here at Stadium Field on this campus is beautiful. Of course, part of the field is blanketed by the high school where our broadcast location is, and then the other part of the field is blanketed by just this beautiful fall foliage.
You've seen the trees behind the Stadium East Field. And here go the Blue Waves. Last play of the half. Hopefully scoring a touchdown here. Drake drops back to Horowitz. And it's picked off by Greenwich on the last play. Great defense by the Cardinals. And they go into halftime with a 22-16 lead.
And that was David Fogno as we take another look at this. And again, great camera work by our Jack Blenke as number 20 Fogno just goes up and kind of one-hands it.
One-handed.
Yeah, nice interception there as it is at the half, and Greenwich leads Darien 22-16.
We'll show you a couple plays here. We'll take a quick 5-minute halftime break. We'll be right back here on the DAF Media Network. We welcome you back live here. And before we start up this game once again, right here I have Darien High School coach of the cross-country team and the basketball team, as well as a teacher here at the high school, Rashid Sofian. Great to have you on.
Hey, Dylan. Thank you for having me. This is great.
Obviously, just having you here to talk to you quick here about Miles Drake and Amir Preston, both starters here on the football team, but they're also starters on the basketball team. We know you coached them there. What have you seen so far from them in this game that you think has made them excel as athletes in all sports?
Well, first and foremost, these are two high-caliber athletes. Amir Preston and Miles Drake definitely have that cutting edge when it comes to game-time decisions. They know how to turn it up, and they know how to keep it consistent. So I'm looking to see the second half here going Darien's way. Those guys are going to dig deep. They're going to pull their team up and make some solid plays out on the football field.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We'll see you later.
See ya.
We'll be right back here in just a moment for this game to start back up. We are back here live on the DAF Media Network with boys varsity 7-on-7 football. We just saw Hayden Hall kick it off for the Blue Wave, and the Greenwich Cardinals will be able to start with the ball in the second half, up 22-16. That lead's so important now. Darien's going to have to make a defensive stop and hopefully overcome that.
Well, it was that big interception by Barber that kind of turned the tides in the first half. Darien had the lead. And then Barber with a big interception.
So here goes James Ranello and the Cardinal offense. Getting a little windier here at the Stadium Field. Quick throw intended for Foster, Thomas Foster. But that one is incomplete. Slipped through his hands there, unfortunately for Greenwich. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Here goes Greenwich now. Once more, Ranello drops back. And it is complete to Barber. A.J. Barber for the first down at their own 41-yard line. The linemen, who are obviously not playing during this 7-on-7 game, just had a little competition. The Darien linemen versus the Greenwich linemen down on Stadium East Field. So they are back up here spectating this one, as Ranello completes it out to Montesi, the captain. And that'll move the chains again for the Cardinals. Ranello drops back, taking a second, and he'll throw it long to Barber. It is complete to Barber, and they will take it down to into the Darien red zone. We'll take a look at it once more here. Ranello took a second there. He threw a perfect pass down to A.J. Barber. Damien, the Barber brothers, they have been so important to this Greenwich team. A.J. obviously on offense and defense, and Chasen on offense.
Yeah, no question about it. Of course, Coach Morello was on the staff when Johnny Marinelli took over the Greenwich program, and Coach Marinelli, the son of the legendary New Canaan head coach, Lou Marinelli, did such a great job building this Greenwich program back up. And two real key parts of the equation were the Barbers. And, you know, you can see why.
That was completed to Foster.
Impact type of players.
Jason, push in a bit. Tiny bit. Greenwich hoping to strike here now. Deep in the Darien red zone. Quick throw out to Muir. It is complete for the touchdown. And Greenwich takes a 2-possession lead now. Darien is not happy with the way this game has gone up to this point. Obviously, that turnover we saw in the first half was critical to Greenwich being able to take a two-possession lead here. So Greenwich feeling a little more comfortable now, scoring to start off the second half of play with just 11 minutes to go in the second half. And it is Muir with the kick. It is up and it is good.
Good.
Muir scoring a lot of points for Greenwich tonight.
Yeah, doing it with his hands
and his
feet. Mason Muir. Number of seniors on this Greenwich football team. And as Dylan and I have been talking about, have had such an impact on kind of the restoration, if you will, of the Greenwich program. Of course, Greenwich, when I started covering sports in southwestern Connecticut in 2006, Greenwich and Staples were really the two juggernauts in the FCAC. And obviously Darien, Coach Trefone had just taken over, and Darien was starting to build itself back up. And, of course, New Canaan has consistently been good throughout the year. But really Greenwich and Staples were the two powerhouse programs, and they went at it on Thanksgiving Day in the morning. And those were some epic games. And, of course, the Cardinals head coach was Richie Albanizio.
So unfortunate that we won't be seeing any of those Thanksgiving morning games this year as a result of the pandemic going on, but we'll try to stay off that topic because obviously it only brings negative memories to a lot of people here. So,
well, it's been nice that a lot of the sports in the FCAC have been able to have condensed seasons. Boys and girls soccer, field hockey have played condensed 10-game regular seasons, and we're certainly more than halfway through those seasons, and things have worked out pretty well.
Quick throw to the outside here. Looks like Darien just put in Ryan Yusko at quarterback. They took out Drake. He did throw his second interception to end off the first half. It's Yusko now to the outside. That one is complete on second down. And that was, looks like we don't have a name here, but Darien is now going to have third, about 3. So hoping to convert here. Obviously this game not going Darien's way so far. New Canaan up 2 possessions. Darien just hoping to put some more points on the board here, get themselves back in this one. Yusko now. Throw, that one was incomplete. Intended for number 14, Carson Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly had a beat on that, and that ball just went right between his fingertips as he went down onto the turf to try to bring it in. Darien cheerleaders here, as you can hear them through our mics in the background.
Keeping the energy high,
yeah, and
for the Blue Wave without the large crowds that we usually see here for those Darien football games.
Yeah, for years and years, this place on a Friday night, or really until a few years ago on a Saturday afternoon, this place was always jammed, and some really terrific Darien Blue Wave football teams during the Rob Trefone era.
Darien just punted the ball away there. The first punt we've seen tonight All possessions have ended in either touchdowns, and we've also seen a couple interceptions. But Greenwich will start off again here at their own 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. If they convert on this drive, they will be up 3 possessions, which puts Darien in a very tough spot here midway through this 3rd quarter. Ranello once again for the Cardinals. Quick throw, incomplete. Intended for Montesi, the tight end for the Cardinals. Here goes Greenwich on 2nd and 10. That one is complete to Montesi, and it'll be about 3rd and 4 here for Greenwich. Montesi, the tight end, we've seen him targeted on a number of occasions tonight for some short gains for the Cardinals. Ranello now, another short one. That one out to number 4, Vincent Labalbo. Is complete, but it will be 4th and 3 now for the Greenwich Cardinals. And it looks like they are going for it here. Obviously, they do have a little bit of insurance points against the Blue Wave. And it looks, no, they will bring out, it looks like the punt team here. Obviously, not much of a punt team, but
yeah, it's a little different. You know, when we say the special teams on the field, it's a little bit different in this kind of a format. It takes a little getting used to. But, you know, the main objective here is to get these guys out on the field, playing for their schools. And, again, just a few teams involved in this. Greenwich, Stamford, New Canaan.
That one punted away. The Cardinals. It was caught by Horowitz, and Darien will get it up here at about the 40-yard line. Looks maybe a little farther up. Nope, Darien will take it at the 40-yard line, and Yusko will come back out now. Here on senior day, Yusko the senior. Drops back, looks across the middle. That one incomplete. A little bit underthrown there. It looks like it was intended. We'll take another look here. Just a little underthrown. Came out of the hands. But we wouldn't expect to see Yusko in here. Normally we would expect to see Palin, maybe because it is senior day. Maybe Yusko's been showing up a little bit better in practice, unsure of the reasons, and a flag is down there. Looks like it may have been pass interference on that one.
But he tried to thread the needle right there and almost did. Obviously, pass interference call. The intended target was Doug Brown, number 15, Dougie Brown.
Also a senior.
Also a senior, team. Plays on the rugby team in the spring, or has in the past. Hopeful that they can perhaps have a rugby season in the spring of 2021.
A lot of seniors on this Darien team, even more juniors though. So obviously Darien gonna have a lot of players coming back next year. Hopefully maybe the conditions are a little different. Maybe we see more normal football game. This is Yusko here, and that one is short. Looks like he threw it behind there. Pass was intended for number 5.
Darien in the blue uniforms, Greenwich in that cardinal red.
It's a little bit, looks like Greenwich has a little bit of a yellow flare in the numbers there. This is Yusko again. That one almost intercepted once again. targeting number 5 on that one. A little bit underthrown.
Mark Hugo nearly picks it off. Hugo, number 1.
Not the strongest performance we're seeing right now from Yusko, but obviously the Blue Wave have not been playing at their best so far tonight.
We are under 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter, as you can see on the bottom of your screen.
This game has gone by so fast.
Well, it's running clock, so it moves. Here's Yusko.
Yusko once again throws it. That one knocked down. Pass intended for number 15, Dougie Brown. Again.
Jack Cook. And Jack Cook, number 27 for Greenwich, just gets his hand in there and knocks it down. Nice effort by Cook.
Looks like we're seeing a bit of a different set of Darien offensive players right now than we usually do. It'll be 4th and 10 here from the Greenwich 45. Yusko will drop back. That one overthrown. Pass intended there for Carson Kelly. Kelly, another senior on the Darien team, and they will turn the ball over. So Greenwich will get another go here on offense, up 30-16 as time ticks down here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like Greenwich will get the ball to start off the 4th if they don't get another play in here. On an overcast afternoon here at the Stadium Field at Darien High School on Senior Day.
And Dylan, while we have a quick moment, let's give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew. Jason Bellingham on camera 1, Jack Blenke on our ISO camera, Dylan DeRiso calling the play-by-play, and I'll let you take it from there.
I will. Let's get to this play real quick, though. That one was caught by Chasen Barber for the touchdown. We'll take a quick look at that instant replay run by Miller Hackman. All the way down the field, an absolute bomb of a throw. I don't think can be said any more clear than that by Ranello.
Yeah, Ranello.
And that'll end off the 3rd quarter as Greenwich goes up 20 on Darien here. We don't usually see Darien falling behind like this to Greenwich. It could be the conditions. It could be how they're playing today. But unfortunate for Darien as Greenwich will kick the go to kick the PAT here. We'll go back to that shout out there. Just finish off with Connor Fagan directing tonight's broadcast as Muir will knock it through the uprights. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, and we'll be back in just a moment here on the DAF Media Network. Back here to kick off the 4th quarter of action here in the Darien versus Greenwich varsity 7-on-7 football matchup as Muir just kicked the ball away for the Cardinals after they were able to put up a touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter, taking a 38-16 lead against the Blue Wave, 22-point lead. Greenwich so dominant on offense tonight, Damien.
Yeah, Greenwich has really played well. They came here to score some points, and they've done that. Put up 38 as we are just starting now the 4th quarter.
I know we expected to see a lot of points today, but so far most of them have come from Greenwich. The Greenwich offense has just been so dominant, led by Chasen Barber, AJ Barber, and Mason Muir, all being so effective for that Greenwich offense, as it is incomplete there on 1st down for the Wave, keeping Ryan Yusko in here at quarterback. Pass was intended there for number 11. That was Lawson Reeser, the senior. A lot of parents here tonight at the Stadium Field. Unfortunately, no students watching, as nobody really is allowed to be here, Damien. But the cheer squad for Darien is here, as Darien will now have the ball on 3rd and 10 on their own side of the field. So far, another unsuccessful possession for the Blue Wave. Yusko drops back. Long wobbly throw down field, and it is held on by Carson Kelly. Looks like he got
Watch
a little
this.
held onto here. We'll take a look at this replay.
This is one of the best catches you're going to see.
Look at that. It's like pass interference there. He was able to hold it between the legs with his arms. Great catch by Carson Kelly, and maybe a burst of energy here for the Wave. We'll see. It'll be first down for them on the Greenwich 31-yard line. Crowd getting a little excited there. First big Darien play in a while. This one a long throw down field by Yusko, and that one was almost picked off by Greenwich's number 34, Jonathan Doyle. And Darien had momentum, maybe got a little excited there with that throw. We'll take another look here. Doyle had it. Excuse me, that was not Doyle. That was Tyler Cusimano, and he had a hand on it. He just couldn't hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Blue Wave on the Greenwich 31-yard line. Yusko once again. This time he'll go a little shorter, but that one is knocked down by TJ Abazia, the Greenwich senior, middle linebacker. Obviously can't play middle linebacker here, but he is able to knock down that pass with some good defense, forcing a Darien 3rd down.
Abazia, one of the captains, 5'11", 200, big boy, also runs the football for Greenwich, one of their running backs.
Probably takes the fullback position more than he would take halfback, that's for sure. He's probably more power over speed, as we see that one completed out to number 15, Dougie Brown, for the Blue Wave. They'll move it up a little bit here, but it will be 4th down now, 4th and 5 for Darien with just 11 minutes to go in this one. Greenwich with the overwhelming lead now. We're not sure if we'll see a Darien comeback. Darien hoping to score on this possession here, maybe give them another chance at getting back into this one. But Yusko will take it now. Taking a second, pump fakes. Almost caught there. That was Dougie Brown in the end zone. He had the chance. Throw was a bit wobbly, but he was wide open, backing up on his heels. And that one just went through his hands there, Damien. Unfortunate for Dougie Brown, and the Darien Blue Wave turned the ball over. And Greenwich will take it back here with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he kind of got turned around and was backpedaling and just kind of lost his balance and really wasn't able to extend. And not a poorly thrown ball by Yusko, but Brown unable to bring it in, as you saw on that instant replay.
Generally wouldn't see someone backing up on their heels like that. Guess he had the time and the space, maybe thought it was the right time to do that, but Greenwich will take over here, putting in Cage Lasley, the quarterback, the backup 2nd string quarterback for Greenwich, and he completes that one to number 2, Kobe Comizio, the captain. Plays linebacker and wide receiver, also a senior, 5'10", 160. He's definitely speed over strength.
Darien, of course, last season in 2019, they faced Greenwich twice. Once on the road at Cardinal Stadium in Greenwich. Great atmosphere. That came down to the wire. And then they faced each other again right here in the state playoffs. And Darien went 2-0 over the Cardinals. Big wins for the Blue Wave.
That one was completed to Chasen Barber from Lasley.
Of course, Darien making it all the way to the state finals, where they lost to Newtown.
This one is complete out to Goosis. And Greenwich will get a third down here. We'll take another look. He's able to hold on, turn up field, and get just past that first down. As Greenwich will move into the Darien side of the field here with the advantage by 22 in this one. As the time ticks down and with about 8 minutes to go in this game.
It is so strange watching this 7-on-7 format out on the field. Certainly not used to it, but a nice way to get these players out on the field in some semblance of competition.
That one completed to Comizio. Take a look at it again here. Lasley getting it over a few Darien heads. And Comizio holding on to give Greenwich a first down and almost putting them into the red zone.
Cage Lasley, great name. The big left-hander standing tall in the pocket. Lets that rip.
Lasley now. Throws.
Nearly picked off.
Wow. I thought that was going to be picked off there. It was Brian Martin who almost had the chance. Take a look at this one more time. Lasley across the middle. Martin, he had it in his hands. He just couldn't hold on.
He was thinking about what he was going to do after the catch, right?
You often see that mistake with a lot of players. We've seen it a few times tonight.
Yep.
Earlier with Minikis.
Good point.
And Greenwich will get another chance here. 2nd and 10 in Darien red zone. Throws it down to Comizio once again. We've seen Comizio targeted multiple times on this drive. As Greenwich will take the ball on 3rd down and about 6 in the Darien red zone as time ticks down here. About 6 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter with a 22-point lead. We'll probably see Greenwich coming out of this one as the victors, but for now, the game is still up in the air. Lasley with a throw out. That one is overthrown, intended for Comizio once again. He had 2 Darien players on him, but that ball is thrown just a bit too far as Greenwich will now have 4th down inside the red zone, 4th and 6.
Yeah, Comizio had just a little bit too much on that throw, and it sailed on him as Greenwich awaiting the play from the sideline as a couple of the players look down at their wristbands as Greenwich in control of this 7-on-7 football game, 38-16.
Lasley now. That one knocked out of the air there by Darien's Luke Damel, one of the 2 Damel twins, and also members here of DAF Media.
Yep.
Both of the brothers able to knock down that pass there, and it'll be a turnover on downs, and Darien will get another offensive opportunity here. Since we're on the topic, might as well give a quick shout out to our DAF Media crew. I'm Dylan DeRiso alongside Damian Andrew. Connor Fagan is directing tonight with Miller Hackman on instant replay. We've got Jason Bellingham on camera 1 and Jack Blanky running our ISO camera tonight. That is Yusko once again. And that one is complete out to Lawson Reeser for the first down. Darien moving the chains here. You can see a lot of the Darien linemen down on the sidelines now, unfortunately not able to participate in this game. They do play a little lineman competition down on Stadium East Field. I'm not sure what that consists of. As Yusko throws an interception here, it is picked off by Ryan Jedlicka from Greenwich.
Yep.
He is junior.
And the intended receiver was Minikis.
So Greenwich will get it once again now in the Darien side of the field, on the Darien side of the field. as this game begins to wrap up. Just 3.5 minutes to go. Greenwich with a 38-16 lead. Unfortunate circumstances in this game for the Blue Wave, as Darien we will likely see them go down to 2-1 after this one. Greenwich go up to 2-1. So both of these teams will likely be tied in their divisions in the FCAC. Obviously, the FCAC division here for Darien, Greenwich, West Hill, Stamford, I believe, are the teams.
Yep. That's considered the FCAC West division under these
as Greenwich
COVID times.
Greenwich puts in Riley Kiernan, another senior quarterback, and he completes it out to Montesi there. It'll be 2nd and about 5 now. Greenwich, a few senior quarterbacks we've seen in tonight. Kiernan, the 3rd so far. He drops back now. Quick throw. That one also out to Montesi. William Montesi, we've seen him targeted so many times tonight for those short gains. He's been important to that Greenwich offense. You usually see him going with those slants or a few ins, but he has been reliable so far as we reach 2 minutes left in this game for Darien versus Greenwich. Kiernan once again to Montesi.
Quick pass over the middle there as time ticks away. We're under 2 minutes remaining in this one. As we said at the outset, and Dylan did such a nice job describing the 7-on-7 rules, if you will. Running clock. So this game, if you're just joining us,
it's already almost over.
Yeah,
it started just an hour and 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, this game flew by.
Yeah, so that one there was completed out to Jason Goosis for Greenwich. Goosis, another senior. Look at the roster here for Greenwich. So many seniors on this team, and these are just the skill players. Obviously, all of the linemen are not included on that list. As Kiernan drops back, takes his time. That one is incomplete, intended for Lasley, Cage Lasley, the senior. We'll take another look at it here. Kiernan really took a second there, found Lasley, and he had to reach for it, but he almost was able to grab onto that one. Just incomplete there for Greenwich, as it is now 2nd and 10 inside the Darien red zone. Greenwich trying to strike maybe one more time in this game, as there's 30 seconds left in this one.
Good coverage on that last play by Alec Medwar, the junior for Darien.
Seen really domination from Greenwich tonight. We saw 2 touchdowns from Darien in the first quarter. We saw it in the first half, excuse me. And we haven't seen anything from Darien since they put in the senior quarterback, Ryan Yusko. He made a few great passes, but unfortunately he couldn't lead the Wave down for a touchdown as the clock ticks down, and this one finishes off 38-16. Greenwich taking the win with dominance on offense as they struck multiple times in the first and second halves. Also, they had a few interceptions, which helped them get ahead against Darien here. But we'll take one more quick. We'll give one more quick shout out to our DAF Media crew here. I'm Dylan DeRiso alongside Damian Andrew. Connor Fagan is directing tonight with Miller Hackman on instant replay. Jason Bellingham took camera 1, and Jack Blanky took camera 2. That is all for Senior Day this evening at the Stadium Field here in Darien, Connecticut. This was a production of DAF Media, a joint venture of the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. On behalf of the entire DAF Media crew here, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.